God, this guy's happy because he's winning. All right, well, we'll get right into it. Week 2 is in the books. As you can see by the charts, not a good week for me.
Yeah, but Secretariat
But a
keeps
great
pulling
week.
him further and further away.
This clown over here.
Yeah.
So I was looking at all the teams that won, and I think this is one of the first weeks that I've noticed where almost every single team that was projected to win won. There's only one upset.
The Raiders?
Yeah, the Raiders was like the only team that wasn't like.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't an upset to me.
Well, no, but I'm saying like it normally is. There's like a few upsets, right? It's like weird.
I only had one game wrong, and it was of course the Vikings. So I picked against the Colts.
Yeah, this
And
guy.
I picked for my team.
This guy should have done pro line.
Oh, the guy did do fucking point spread.
No, but I mean like the pick him in pro line.
Oh yeah, I could have. Yeah.
All right, well, update. As you can see, last week, week 2, 13 points for me, 12 or 17 points for Claude. We are now at 22 points for myself. This guy with a 5-point lead at 28 points went 15-1, which I must say is solid. Me, on the other hand,
Solid. I must say,
Right?
it's solid.
buddy, not bad. I want to see 16-0.
Wrong.
I want 16-0. One of us 1 week to get 16.
Solid.
Overall record,
4 is solid. 10
21-11 for me, 24-8 for this clown. Yeah, I mean, it was a good week, I must say. A lot better games than the first week, right?
What do you mean?
Like just in terms of actual games, mistakes.
Yeah. A lot of injuries though.
Oh God, brutal. Buddy, 49ers team like done. They have no. Their whole defense is like dead.
Yeah, but they still actually played pretty well.
Yeah, but they lost
left.
everyone after they already had the lead, and they were playing the fucking Jets. Yeah, Jets. I don't know. I think they're gonna have a rough. That's gonna be rough for them. Losing Bosa and Thomas is like huge. Like that's a goodbye.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
Pass rush gone.
Well, no, because they still had a good pass rush even after that.
I don't think you can make up your 2 best players and probably
But
one of the best.
I don't think they're gonna be like completely destroyed. But Bosa's out for
No,
the
but
year.
I mean like in that division, like that's big.
They still have really good linebackers.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just gonna be tough for them. What's his name? Mozart's hurt too, right?
Mostert or Fostert. Coleman's out too.
Yeah, Sherman's
Did
out.
Garoppolo come back?
Garoppolo's I think I don't know. He's like day to day or something like that. Let me scroll down to week 3, or actually we'll keep it on week 2 just to kind of go over the games. Any games you want to talk about in particular? Any games that stood out to you?
You know what? Let's bounce back and forth and we can do each game recap.
All right.
So I'll do my boy Burrow, the Tiger King. Threw for 60 passes.
Fuck it.
I'll do the recap for this one. You can do the Steelers
we can just talk about whatever one we want.
All right, fine. Fucking Joey B threw for 60 passes with an O-line that looked like shredded cheese.
Yeah, not good.
Shredded cheese, a cheese grater. Is that right? No.
I don't know. They didn't look good. They looked like fucking. They looked like Swiss cheese because there was holes everywhere.
In like a factory.
Oh God, yeah, I
They
know.
go through. That's what the O-line looked like.
Oh God.
He was getting annihilated.
Yeah, it sucks because man, he looks good, but man, with that O-line, like, ugh.
Fantastic.
It's not gonna be as bad, but man, it's gonna be like the whole David Carr all over again.
The Browns shouldn't be excited about that home win. You beat a team that wasn't supposed to win, and
yeah,
they still didn't look great. Tons of penalties. Mayfield threw that shitty interception at the end of the game that could have almost cost them the game.
Wow, that would have been hilarious.
Luckily they were up by 2 touchdowns, but like they won only by what, a touchdown?
Something like that. I can't remember the final score.
Yeah, so
yeah, I don't know. It wasn't great.
He still looked terrible. Odell Beckham actually looked good.
Yeah, he looked good finally.
But
I'm trying to trade him in fantasy.
They're playing against a team that isn't great.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see if they can keep it up, maybe, but I don't know.
Schedule. Let's see, week 2.
Bring it up.
Yeah, so we got. Wow, this is a weird. Okay, yeah. So yeah, they barely pulled it out because he threw that pick, right, and then they drove down, scored, and then they had another chance at the end to win it, but
He couldn't do it.
the Browns just pulled it out against a team that really had no business being there. I mean, it was obviously the Joe Burrow show. He was carrying that team. Like, there's no way around. When your quarterback throws for 60 passes, you're carrying the team.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a problem. And they have Mixon. Like, why the fuck? I mean, I guess they're down and you gotta pass. But I mean,
dumped it down a couple times. They ran it.
Fucking
but I mean,
run with Mixon.
I don't know, man. With that O line, you're throwing the ball 60 times. Are you trying to get your quarterback killed?
But apparently,
I don't know who is that coach.
I don't know. Sounds like Marvin Lewis.
He was
to me.
like he's the coach. I can't remember from now.
Yeah, I don't know. It was weird. I don't know.
He was part of what's his name's group, Sean McVay's.
Yeah.
And they brought him over, but he was like the quarterback coordinator or something. He didn't even like call plays. So what the hell is he doing?
But I don't know.
Calling these plays. Anyways, okay.
What do we have next?
So,
Broncos Steelers. I don't know. This was a game that Steelers should have blown out the Broncos, but it was a lot closer.
What are you talking? Did you not watch it?
And wasn't it like? Didn't Broncos almost win?
Yeah, it was fucking.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, Steelers should have blown them out. Yeah, Driscoll. The Lions quarterback.
Master manipulator Driscoll came in and stole the show from the Steelers.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened. The Steelers.
I don't know. They did not look good.
I think they're like the #1 team in terms of quarterback sacks this year. Like getting sacked.
Their fucking defense is insane in terms of pressure.
No, but their O-line. I'm saying Roethlisberger has like the most hits.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah,
but yeah, they're like #1 on both sides of that. And I feel like one Roethlisberger hit and him not getting up is going to end their season.
Well, let's hope for their sake that he can stay healthy.
Yeah. But yeah, they roughed that one. They barely pulled that one up against the team. Again, a team that had no business winning, especially with Drew Lock out.
Drew Lock out, Von Miller out. I think, what's his name got injured? The corner.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was a lot closer than I was expecting. What's next? Lions Packers. Who didn't see this coming? Blowout.
Yeah. I mean, no corners, no pass rush.
No, nothing from.
We saw this last week with Aaron Rodgers. He made that defense look like a bunch of.
I do think though that they are currently very overrated because they are 3rd in power rankings.
But the Packers offense or Packers total?
No, Packers in general. They played the Vikings and the Lions, who literally have no defense. Yeah. I think when they who they play this, we'll get there when we get there. But I don't think once the Packers actually play a good team, I think it's
absolutely. They're not going to look. It's not going to throw 4 or 5 touchdowns a game. There's no way that's going to happen.
No.
They don't have the receivers to do that. Like they have Aaron Jones, who is really good, and Aaron Rodgers is good. He's really good, top 5 quarterback. But you're playing against a decimated Vikings defense that has like I couldn't name a person on that defense anymore. Anthony Barr.
He got injured. Well, he got injured this week.
But I mean, when they played the Packers.
I guess, yeah.
And then the Lions, who had Okuda and no pass rush, and their #1 corner was out.
Yeah.
And they don't look great right now on defense.
Rough week. Jags Titans. I don't know.
I was excited to talk about this game. I can't believe Minshew Magic. I got the mustache right there.
What's not to believe? He was the best rookie quarterback last year. He's fucking dominating this year. Minshew Magic.
He's a solid quarterback.
Yeah, he's really good.
They could have won that. Did you see the ending?
Yeah, they almost fucking won it.
What a crazy ending where it got tipped right into the guy's hand for the pick to end the game.
Gross.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
I mean,
Almost beat
they were
Titans.
like
They beat
getting
the
blown
Colts.
out, and then fucking out of nowhere, they like scored like 2 touchdowns quickly.
Tannehill looks really good
Yeah, he's looking good this year.
to start the year. Yeah, like 4 touchdowns against the Jaguars.
Yeah.
I
I think he's actually
Again.
like right now in like the top 5 for like the MVP odds. I mean, I know
Wow,
super
he's
early,
MVP.
but I mean, like it's still
Yeah.
surprising to.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
he's
yeah.
even-
He looked better than I thought he was going to be. They're not relying on Derrick Henry completely, so that's nice. They'll need him in like November, December.
Oh, yeah,
obviously.
might as well keep him fresh, right? If you don't need him.
Keep him fresh. Yeah, absolutely.
What else we got? We got Falcons.
Yeah, a lot of crazy games, eh?
Yeah, Falcons, Cowboys, bro. I had this game written Falcons as the win, and then I came back.
My ticket.
I fucking came back and I saw Cowboys won, and I was like, wait, what? Like they were losing by like
Bro,
14 points with like 3 minutes.
I ripped my Pro Line ticket because it was done. I was like, there's no way. This game's over.
Fucking
And then
Falcons.
they came back. I mean, I still lost because the Bears.
Yeah.
And
The
they only won
some
by
fan
1
wrote a letter to the owner saying that he's like quitting being a fan, and he wrote like a resignation letter. I was like dying of laughter.
of the Cowboys.
No, to the Falcons.
Oh my God, yeah.
I was
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was brutal.
I don't. How is Dan Quinn still there?
Yeah, I don't know how that.
How do you
Like,
how do you
blow
put that many points up and still lose at the end? That makes no sense to me.
Yeah, I don't know. That was
He will not be mentioned, but he said quarterbacks win games and championships, and I said running game and defense does. And Atlanta Falcons is a perfect example of being of someone saying that quarterbacks are the best, are better than a run game and defense, and proving them wrong, because Atlanta has not had a defense for 3 years, and Atlanta has put up a ton of points and still lost a ton of games.
yeah. I can't believe it. That offense
Defense
looks
is
so good
championship.
though. They're like or offense looks so good, but by God, that defense.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. When you put up 30, what did they lose? 30, 40, 39?
So yeah, 40-39. Oh, they lost by 1.
You put up 39 points and you lose. What do you, I don't know. What do you want? Like, get a fucking defense. Dan Quinn is supposed to be a defensive expert, and he doesn't know what the hell he's doing.
Yeah, that was I can't believe it. I honestly can't.
Something smells down in Georgia. That's for sure. And it's not Matt Ryan. It's not that offense.
No, that offense is amazing. But their fucking 3 receivers are like looking so good.
There's a shootout. The Cowboys obviously are decimated with Van Der Esch out. But
Crazy, if you ask me.
yeah.
Well, I guess we can jump through a few of these games. Some like 49ers Jets. I mean, destroyed with injuries.
Yeah,
Nothing else
I mean,
too crazy happened that game.
We already talked about all the injuries, and they still haven't managed to beat them. The Jets look like absolute crap. Still don't know what to do with. Did Le'Veon Bell even play?
And he's out for like 3-4 weeks.
Yeah, so I mean, he might as well be out for the whole season because they're not going to use him properly anyway.
But it's
Adam Gase, another coach who I don't understand why he's still there.
I don't know. Maybe they're going for the tank, and then they'll fire him at the end of the year.
Yeah, but you got to get rid of him. You got a coach who had Tannehill for how many years? Tannehill was forced to do as a backup in Tennessee because they didn't think he was good enough, and now he's throwing 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Get him out of there. Get Matt Patricia out of there while they're at it.
Yeah. Keep him for the year so we can get a top pick.
Why, you want Trevor Lawrence?
I mean, I don't know. No, because I
Great
love
year.
Stafford, but I also want him so we can get rid of Stafford and have him go to a team that's good or with a competent fucking coaching staff so he can finally fucking do something.
It's the entire organization, man.
Yeah, no need to tell me.
You can't go this long
They
without.
need to get that Ford name out of there.
Yeah, I mean, you have Hall of Famers, real Hall of Famers, real talent coming into that building, and you still can't even get.
Bro, he has like the worst. He has the worst record of all like coaches and Lions in like the last like 50 years in like their first like 3 seasons or something.
I don't know how he's still there.
Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't think he's gonna last. He'll be.
He had like the worst defensive stats in any Super Bowl as a defensive coordinator, and the Lions were like, "We want that guy."
I don't know. I really don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it. What else we got? We got Eagles.
Podcast on the Lions.
The what?
We could do an entire podcast talking about what's wrong with the Lions.
Yeah, we'd be here all day. Eagles, Rams. I don't know. Nothing really too crazy in that game.
It was a close one at half, and then
Rams kind of pulled away.
The Eagles looked like shit. Like I said they would. Yeah.
Bucks, Panthers. I mean, I think we all expected that. Panthers aren't good, and now they lost McCaffrey.
Panthers aren't good. Brady looked a lot better.
Yeah, I mean, he looked, I'd say mediocre, but
Leonard Fournette
way better
played.
than.
He looked like a monster.
Finally, gave me some.
Oh yeah, now he's got a good team. I got him on my fantasy. Let's go. Did I tell you I won fantasy?
You did, yes.
With like 60 points on my bench.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that. That's hilarious. I got out.
So I'm needless to say I'm starting Fournette this week.
Only for him to not get any carries.
That's my love affair with him. That was last year, and that'll be this year too. All
right. Giants Bears. That was a kind of close game right at the end. Last second pass.
I'm surprised the way things went. Trubisky looked more like Trubisky.
Yeah, I mean Giants lost fucking Saquon, so that's
their season's done. That sucks, man. A lot of good players getting injured.
Yeah, it was like fucking huge. Like, oh my god. When I saw that list of injuries, I was like, oh my god.
I feel like it's a big check mark in the box of whether or not we need whether or not we need preseason.
Yeah, I mean at least 2 games. I feel like
so guys can get it settled in because they're going all out right from the get-go, and
as you can see, death.
There's no way this is just a coincidence that maybe like 2 or 3 guys getting hurt, but when like all this many high caliber players are getting injured, it's not a coincidence.
Yeah. Not good. What's next? Vikings, Colts. Your thoughts as a Colts fan? What do you think?
I would have taken the Colts, but I didn't realize how many players from the Vikings defense were gone. I thought the Vikings defense was the same Vikings defense from last year, and I thought the Rodgers situation was just an anomaly from like not practicing. Had I known that defense was the way it was, I wouldn't have picked them.
I didn't do his research.
I didn't. I only realized it after. I only found out after the fact.
Watching the game.
Cousins looked like shit. They look stupid for getting rid of Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, Cousins is garbage.
Because Cousin likes the deep ball. Now Josh Allen likes the deep ball, and he's having a good time with Stephon Diggs, giving him the ball.
I mean, yeah, after week 2, he didn't really do much. Week 1,
Stephon Diggs has been dominating.
I don't think he did anything week 1, did he? I thought he had like no stats. Could be wrong. I remember him when he caught the deep pass. They're like, finally, Stephon Diggs.
Trust me, I benched him twice, and I regretted benching him twice.
Let me see.
Are you gonna cut this part out?
No, buddy, I'm looking. Stephon Diggs. What did he do week 1? Week 1.
86 yards.
86 yards. Not great, but
8 catches for 86 yards. What do you want?
I don't know. 8 catches for 153 yards.
He had 8 catches for 153 yards the next week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I want.
Fucking averaging 8 catches a game. I'd say that's pretty fucking good.
I mean, he's in a good place, I'll say. I think he's better off in Buffalo than he is in.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Josh Allen likes to throw the deep bomb too.
What do we got next? I guess we'll kind of go quickly so we can make our picks, or we'll be here all day talking about these games.
Yeah.
Cards, Washington. I mean, no one's really surprised with that. Washington.
Yeah,
great. They looked like old Washington.
That O-line, was a mess.
Chiefs, Chargers. That was surprising.
What a game that was. Yeah.
That was a really good game. Fucking
Butker kicked 3 field goals to win the game.
Doctor killed Tyrod Taylor. You heard what happened, right?
He had what? A chest, something with his chest. He had to leave.
Yeah, but that's not why. Why?
What happened?
Well, he had cracked ribs, so they gave him a fucking medicine, but the doctor punctured his lung.
Oh God, really?
Yeah, so that's why he couldn't play.
Oh,
So now he's out
that's
for
how,
like
that's,
they like went to like inject him with medicine or whatever, like a fucking like a painkiller, and the guy fucking fucked up and boom, punctured his lung.
well, Tyrod probably won't start.
Dude,
Is he gonna
Tyrod?
start this week, they said?
No, he's out. Herbert's starting.
Yeah, he looked good
I mean, yeah, he looked great. I mean, it's against fucking defending
pass
champs.
rush
Yeah, he
that
looked
is
good.
very scary. Secondary isn't the best, but
No,
yeah,
but I mean, he still looked good for a guy who literally was like a minute before the game was like, "Hey, you're starting." We fucked up our quarterback.
Yeah, just thrown in. I feel like sometimes it's better that way, though, right?
I mean, I guess yeah. You don't
He
have
doesn't
to
have
like,
the whole week
to like fucking
think
worry.
about it and start playing like shit because he was nervous all week.
Yeah, but yeah, it was a good game. It was nice to see him play. I don't know
But
why he wasn't starting.
we can't not talk about Harrison Butker kicking 50 yarders to finish the game.
Yeah, that was.
He kicked one.
I was
flat,
fucking
timeout.
nervous as hell because I'm like, oh my god, am I gonna lose 2 point or a point? My fucking lock. I'm fucking back-to-back weeks getting it wrong.
It was what? He kicked a 53. They called the timeout. He made it. And then he kicked another 53. He made it, but it was a flag.
Yeah.
And then he kicked a 58-yarder and won the game.
Yeah, that was nuts.
That guy,
I'd be
sign that.
sick if I was a Chargers fan.
Sign that guy, bro.
Ravens,
That
Texans,
guy is a beast.
as expected.
Texans are who we thought they were.
And we let them off the hook.
Who'd they play?
The Ravens.
Oh yeah, that wasn't even the Texans look like shit.
Ravens.
Deshaun Watson,
look good.
I don't know why they paid him all that money because he's gonna get for the next 4 years. If they don't get him an O-line and they gave him all that money, they're just wasting their money. And it would be the first time.
Too bad he's never had a good receiver.
He's gonna.
Oh, they traded fucking Hopkins, and look at Hopkins fucking having the best start to his career.
I don't know. What's his name? What the hell's his name?
O'Brien?
Bill O'Brien. Bill O'Brien is a moron.
That's his goddamn
I don't know how good he is at scheming as a coach. I'm sure they're fine. They've been in the playoffs the last 2 seasons. But clearly as a GM, he's not the best. He did draft. Did he not draft? Or did he name himself GM after they drafted Watson?
I don't know, to be honest.
He did say it was more of a cap decision getting rid of Hopkins than anything. Just to get like something for him because they couldn't afford to pay him.
Yes, but I mean, bro, if fucking St. Louis can be paying all these people, you can fucking pay one of the best receivers, if not the best.
If not the best right now.
Yeah, I don't dumb. Seahawks, Pats, that was also a really good game. Right down to the wire.
And not even get a first round pick for him.
Yeah, that was.
What?
Why'd they get a second?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Seahawks, Pats, that was a good game. It came down to the last play. Again, another game that came down to the last play.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson is looking good.
The Patriots don't look great.
Yeah, they're up and down. I don't know.
They look better than.
They look better than. Yeah, I thought they were gonna be a mess, but I don't know. Cam Newton's looking good.
Because they have Cam. If they didn't have Cam,
well, yeah, they'd be fucking mess.
Stephon Gilmore, Defensive Player of the Year, looked like a little boy next to DK Metcalf.
Yeah, that was weird.
That man is an absolute monster.
I mean, I don't think that's gonna.
We got Paris Campbell and DK Metcalf is still on the board.
I mean, yeah, I'm not surprised. Everybody saw what's his fucking agility thing and like panicked.
Unbelievable. Man is an absolute monster.
Yeah, he's good. I don't know why.
I think he will be with Wilson. I think he'll be a top 5 receiver in like 3 or 4 years,
I mean, yeah,
if not already.
I can see him. Yeah, not
Guy's
now,
an
but I think in a few
beast.
years, yeah, I could see that.
The guy's an absolute monster. The stuff that Wilson was able to do with Doug Baldwin, now he's got Tyler Lockett and a DK Metcalf.
I don't know. I'm pulling for Russell to get his goddamn MVP.
He will. There's no way.
He's had so many damn good years, and it's like never enough.
I think people are finally noticing how good he really is.
I mean, I think everyone knew.
He's like one of the most underrated quarterbacks.
But I mean, he's pretty. Yeah. I mean, people rate him like still like top 5, but I mean, I don't know. It just seems like he doesn't get enough. I guess that's what I'd say. Like he deserves more praise.
I think so too.
And then last game, Saints Raiders. Boy.
So, are you off the noodle arm of Drew Brees or?
No, but he did not look good.
He looks like shit. He's looked like shit since he came back last year. He said, "Brett, hey Teddy, I got this," and then he proceeded to ruin the Saints' playoffs.
I mean, I honestly don't. Oh God, excuse me. I don't think fucking Teddy Bridgewater would have done any better, to be honest.
They were good. Like they looked really good, and then he came back, and they did not look great last year. When Brees came back,
I mean, they didn't look great. I don't know. But
I don't think he's the same Brees. I think he should have just retired. If I'm going to be honest, give the reins to Taysom Hill, see what he can do. Looks like that's the direction of the NFL's going into. Like these mobile quarterbacks, these dual threat quarterbacks.
Yeah, pretty much.
And Brees is he's starting to look like.
I mean, he is old as hell, so.
What's the word I'm looking for? A relic of the past.
Yeah.
He's looking awful. I mean, maybe he'll turn it around because it's Drew Brees, but I know they didn't have Michael Thomas, but they didn't exactly play a beast of a team this week, and they didn't exactly play a beast of a defense last week.
But for all we know, the Raiders are going to be a monster house.
Oh, I think the Raiders look great. I don't think their defense is great. They've got Max Crosby, a couple other guys, Abrams on the back end, but like,
yeah,
use Drew Brees. Wasn't he supposed to be the quarterback who, like, it didn't matter who you put in there, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
He was just throwing to anyone, and he was dominating. This is the guy who threw for like 5,600 yards.
He's definitely showing his age. I'll say that much.
Yeah,
I think both him and Brady are not like definitely showing their age now.
I think he was hurt last year, and he hasn't come back to the old Drew Brees since then, because he didn't look good in the playoffs either.
Yeah, I agree. All right, that's week 2 recap.
Yeah, you guys can skip ahead if you guys want.
Yeah, I'll probably put a timestamp so people can just skip right to the picks. Thursday night football. We got the Dolphins. We got the Jags at home. Minshew Magic. I think you know who I'm going with. I want the Jags.
The Dolphins against the Jaguars.
I think the Jags look good. I don't like the Dolphins this year. I don't know. And what's his name? Byron Jones is injured. Apparently not playing, or he's going to be like a game time decision from what I read earlier today.
I think I'm going to go Dolphins in this one. The Jaguars have looked good with Minshew Magic, but I think the Dolphins will take this one. On the road, they usually like to play spoiler. Fitzy, the beard, is still in there. He looked pretty good last week.
Put in Tua already.
Well, is he injured? Is he still hurt with his hip?
No, I don't think so. From what I read, he was fine.
Well, I still think I like the Dolphins in this one. You gonna put it in, or am I putting it in?
I mean, can you put it in, or is it hard for you? I can type it in if you want.
Yeah, I can put it in.
That's
Dolphins. This will be a good game.
All right, Rams, Bills. Yeah. Oh God. What do I want to do with this one?
I can go if you still need to think about it.
This is. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you can talk. This is tough. I feel this is gonna be a good game. I'm going with Bills.
I'm gonna take the Bills at home in this one.
At home. Is this our first home game?
Yeah. I don't think so.
I think. Oh no, yeah.
No,
Week 1 was at home.
because all the teams that had their home openers in week 1. Let me see Bills.
I don't think Bills are gonna have fans in their stadium though, so I don't think it matters. But
No, they were home week 1.
yeah, I think they're one of the teams that aren't having fans. But I don't know. They look good.
Jalen Ramsey against Stephon Diggs. I can't wait to see that.
That's gonna be a sick matchup.
I think
Bills did look
Rams
a little
are
bit
good on the back end. The Bills are just as good on the back end and on defense. And I think, I think both defenses are going to be just as good. But I think the Bills' offense is going to outplay the Rams.
Now, honestly, I can see this one going either way, but like I think it's gonna be who's gonna be better on defense.
I like the Bills in this one.
And I just like the Bills. They're an exciting team. Josh Allen is sick. I can now be nice to Stephon Diggs. What?
I think we're both picking. We both know who we're taking in this one. Titans, Vikings.
We're both taking the Vikings, eh?
You're taking the Vikings?
No, God, no. Fuck the Vikings. Kirk Cousins is being shown what he's always been. A trashed quarterback.
If honestly, I don't usually give fantasy advice, but if you have Derrick Henry, fucking put him in. Aaron Jones looked like a monster. Jonathan Taylor and Wilkins, our third string running back, look like monsters against that defense.
Yeah.
If you have a big tight end, who do the Titans have? AJ Brown,
Juno Smith or whatever his name is.
What?
The Juno guy.
Yeah, I don't. It's gonna be a rough year for Vikings fans.
I can only
hope. Derrick Henry's gonna have a monster game. I think that's gonna be. You know what? I'll put Titans as my lock of the week.
Lock it in, eh?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, I can definitely see that.
Yeah, I don't.
And there's some good.
I think they're gonna come into. I think the Vikings are gonna start 0-3, and it's gonna be a long season for them.
Yeah. Yeah, they're 0-2, right? Oh shit, yeah, 0-3. Buddy, they're gonna join us at the bottom of the division.
They look like shit, and there's no reason for me to think that they're gonna look any better. And Tannehill looks great. They have Derrick Henry if they really need to run it, and I think he's gonna run all over them. I don't think they're gonna need Tannehill. It's gonna be another. If they watch game film with the Colts, they've played the Colts a lot of times, and I'm sure they have some similar plays that they can just utilize, and Derrick Henry's going to run all over that defense.
Yeah.
Is Anthony Barrow?
I believe so. I think he got injured.
No, it's not even.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, not even close. Yeah, I think it's going to be a blowout.
Close.
Oh boy.
But you know how football goes.
I mean, you never know, but
yeah, you never really know.
I feel like this one seems like it's gonna be a blowout. What do we got next? Bears, Falcons. All right, I'm going with Falcons on this one. I think their offense is way too good, and I think that with the Cowboys coming back, I think they actually have a good offense to allow that comeback where the Bears do not.
What are the Bears, 2-0?
Yes, against the Lions.
They beat the Lions.
The Giants. So,
right?
I don't know. I just think Falcons offense, I think, is just too good, and I still don't trust the Bears offense. Like the Bears barely did anything against the Giants. Like I don't know.
I'm gonna do Bears on this one. Another road win. Looks like I'm picking a lot of road teams this week. I picked a lot of home teams last week. I like the Bears in this. Trubisky's going to have another good game. People are going to start talking about him again. It's going to be a what's the word I like? False idol. Bears fans are going to be praying to a false idol. They gave what did they give for Nick Foles, and now Trubisky's playing better. But
yeah, I don't know.
They gave an arm and a leg for Nick Foles to come to Chicago.
I love it, and they're not even playing him. Then I'm sure he'll play eventually.
Didn't look great last week, but he's playing against a secondary that I have no Dak Prescott. I have no reason to see them being any good. and a defense that is significantly better than the Cowboys. So
I don't know. I'm only picking them because I don't trust Trubisky.
I'm taking defense on this one. And
Calling it a day.
yeah, for that one. I think the Falcons are going to open 0-3, and Dan Quinn's going to have a lot of questions as a coach.
God, if they go 0-3, that'll be something.
If that stadium was full of people, they'd just be booing. Matt Ryan might have a good day. He might have a really bad day. But that defense is gonna look like shit against Trubisky, and that's not saying a lot about him. I'm just saying a lot about the defense.
But they'll be fine. If the Lions defense could have shut him down for 3 quarters until they got rocked with injuries, I'm sure the Falcons can do better.
Yeah, but they're playing a worse defense.
I don't think the Falcons are worse. I think the Lions have like the worst defense in the league.
Okay.
If not the worst defense in fucking NCAA.
In history, okay. Next game.
Bengals, Eagles. Who I want to pick?
I think you can go. I'll let you do this one.
I kind of want to pick the Bengals because I feel like the Eagles just don't look good. They don't look as good as they should.
No.
They did get their running back, what's his name, back. Sanders back.
Miles Sanders looked great last week.
They got a few people coming back from injury, but I don't know. I just feel like Joe Burrow needs his moment to fucking win.
Is Geno Atkins out still?
That I have no idea. I'm gonna go Eagles. I'm just gonna take the safe one.
This guy copies me. I'm gonna take the Eagles too.
I want to take the Bengals, but I mean, that O line until that O line starts looking better and allows Burrow to kind of play.
I mean, the Eagles are not the defensive powerhouse that they were. Obviously,
no.
They're not that team anymore, but they still have a solid pass rush and against a very porous O line. Miles Sanders looked good. The Eagles.
Carson Wentz likes to hold the ball forever.
Can they?
I don't see why not. I don't know.
Can the Eagles go 0-3?
I don't know why people were always so high on them. I don't know. I always saw them.
I can't believe it. Because they look good on offense, and they just got better with Jalen Reagor. But
yeah,
I don't know. So I'm gonna take Eagles this one. I think they'll be 1-2, and the Bengals will drop to 0-3. Yeah,
it's gonna.
Even with Burrow, I think Burrow's gonna have another learning game. He's gonna throw a lot of passes, but I like the Eagles in this one. It'll probably be a tight game.
Yeah. I mean, I can see it being close, like one of those.
Who knows? We might even see Jalen Hurts by like week 5.
I wouldn't be surprised. I said week 6.
Carson might be injured.
What do we got next? 49ers at Giants.
Best situation for Hurts to get.
Oh yeah, I know. That's it.
Like Jordan Love, but like Rodgers doesn't like sit out of games a lot, right? Whereas like going to the Eagles with Carson Wentz and seeing what Nick Foles did, you got to be like excited with Jalen Hurts. I'd grab those cards right now.
But I already have a few of his rookies. I have a bunch of.
them. At some point, he's going to start, and the Eagles are going to have a quarterback, even though Carson Wentz was 2nd overall.
Yeah, he's just too injury prone. Holds the ball too long.
Yeah, solid quarterback, like really good, but when he can stay on the field.
Yeah, which is never. All right, 49ers, Giants. Oh, my God. Honestly, I'm going 49ers just because I feel like they have – oh, boy. Where am I typing that?
It's like watching – I'm going to go watch a boxing match with a paraplegic versus a one-armed man.
Why the hell is this bold?
That's what we're watching. Like, the Giants lost Barkley, and the 49ers lost everyone.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like 49ers still at least have more talent. And then Giants.
Like it's like battle. It's the battle of. Why is my red?
I don't even see.
Why is my thing red?
I don't know. I don't see it. You didn't type anything.
It's like the battle of Hiroshima versus Nagasaki after the bombs were dropped.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know. It's
Can
gonna.
you put it in? 'Cause mine's red for some reason.
It's because I think this was one of the locks from last year.
Yeah,
Yeah, all
like
right.
well,
Yeah, you're good. You're good now. You have to move your cursor off, and you'll be fine.
okay.
This guy deleted it.
Beautiful. 49ers.
All right. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's all we need to talk about that game. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a very sloppy game with all the injuries.
Yeah.
And unless George Kittle's back, which he might be.
I
I don't
still
know.
think the 49ers are just a better organization all around.
Yeah.
And they're just taking a trip, going all the way from the West Coast, taking a trip across the East Coast and just smearing their ass all across New York.
All right,
New
next
York,
up,
New
I'm
York.
sick of talking about the 49ers.
Okay, go on.
Texans, Steelers.
Okay.
I'm going Steelers.
Really? Why?
Texans haven't showed me anything this in 2 games. Nothing. Nothing. The team that was people were saying, are gonna have a fighting chance to, playoffs, wild card, fight for that division, and they've played like shit. You got rid of your best player, and now your current best player has no weapons. He has a washed up fucking running back who's looked mediocre. That defense is not what it was, and I think the Steelers will be back to playing how they were in week 1 with their fucking pass rush. That pass rush is gonna tear, I think, Watson apart.
I agree. I think it's going to be a battle of which quarterback survives till the fourth quarter.
I mean, yeah.
Who's going to get killed more?
But I don't know. I don't think that. I feel like at least with the Steelers, you can run it with James Conner if you need to.
Yeah,
Whereas,
I mean, I don't envy the Texans this year. You lost your number 1 receiver. You gave up a first rounder for a washed-up running back who isn't panning out. He was your best player in week 1. And then you've got a schedule. You're paying a quarterback all this money that is just getting destroyed in the pocket. You gave him no weapons. And you're playing against the Chiefs, the Ravens, and the Steelers your first 3 weeks. And I think they go up against like the Patriots or
yeah, they have a tough intro.
Like oh my god. Like you can't. I'm not envying Bill O'Brien in the situation that he's in because, my God, it's really a no. Yeah, they play the Vikings next week, so they may take that one. But yeah, I something tells me they're gonna take this. But the Steelers at home, that pass rush looks scary. If Roethlisberger finishes the game, he's throwing to receivers that I never even heard of. The only thing that worries me is that Driscoll looked actually like good last week.
Yeah, I don't.
And they made like, yeah, but yeah, I'll take the Steelers in this one as well. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Texans win.
Doesn't want me to catch up.
I went with my gut last week with the Raiders, and I should maybe go with my gut.
All right. Next up, Washington at Browns. As I mentioned last week, the Browns are halfway until I'm able to pick them. So unfortunately,
we're gonna keep the trend going because you're not gonna pick them next week because they're gonna lose to the Redskins this week. Redskins had a horrible.
It's not the Redskins; it's the football team.
Sorry, the Washington football team.
Are you going Washington too?
I'm thinking about it, but then I remember, like, as I was talking about it, I was gonna pick.
Trust me, I want to pick the Browns really badly, but I made an obligation to myself.
Pass rush, that I saw Haskins take against the Cardinals, and then I remember the pass rush that the Browns have, but the Washington football team. Sorry, it's like 20 years of. I
know, right? Even Terry Bradshaw was doing it.
Insensitivity, okay? You just gotta bear with me. The Washington football team You know what? I'm going to take them. I think Mayfield's going to have a long day against a Chase Young and a scary linebacker core.
Yeah.
And
I
they'll
think
bounce back
that D line
after
is
that
scary.
game against in Arizona.
Yeah, I agree. And I don't know, the Browns, looked better, but I mean, again, they're against the fucking Bengals and they didn't blow them out. So
They didn't look great.
I don't trust
and
them,
They were going to win
and I
overconfident.
refuse to trust them. All right, next up, Raiders and Pats.
The Raiders. I'm going to take the Raiders.
This guy, same as me. I think the Raiders.
I like them. You're just picking them because I picked the Raiders last week.
No, I'm picking them because I like the Raiders. And they got one of my favorite tight ends in the league. Put your balls to the wall.
We predicted it before anyone else did.
I know. I've been using him in Madden literally since he was on the Ravens. Like his rookie year. I knew it. But he's 6'7" tight end. How can you say no? It was only a matter of time.
Monster catches before. You know who didn't pan out? Who was the running back that I used to use from Washington?
I forget his name. Oh, God. I blocked it out of my memory. But I don't know. The Raiders look good. The offense looks good. I mean, they beat the Saints.
They had a nice home opener against
that stadium looks nice.
Saints, who the Saints are a better team than the Patriots.
I mean, Patriots look good, like good. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they lose, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like the Raiders right now are hot. I feel like Gruden's gonna grind them up.
The Gruden's grinders, and it makes me so happy that it's.
Yeah, I know. I love Gruden. Gruden's like
I love him.
He's like my favorite fucking.
Banana. That's my play.
I know.
He's using our guys and our plays to win games, Dushan. How can you not like it?
Yeah, I don't know.
If I was Gruden, I'd fire 2-wide banana to Darren Waller all day out of the tight end.
I mean, how many catches did he have? Yes, like 13?
8 or 9. 8 catches, 7 catches? 8?
I don't know. I know he had a shit ton.
My brother couldn't believe it. He didn't watch the game. He's like, I don't believe it. I was like, yeah. He's like, if you told me the Saints had won by 10.
Yeah, but I don't know. Raiders. You got Jacobs. You got. Oh God! Why your fucking audio sounds very weird right now?
A few moments later.
Yeah. Next up, we got
Jets at the Colts.
I think this is an obvious no-brainer.
Yeah, obviously the Jets. Lock of the week is the Jets, eh?
Yeah. I'm taking the Colts, and I'm not looking back. The Jets are absolute garbage.
Turned it around after that scary loss to the Jaguars.
Yeah.
The Jets have looked like absolute hot garbage.
Yeah, I feel like the defense is going to stop the Jets. The offense is going to run all over the Jets. I don't know. The Jets are just the Jets. Are
you locking in the Colts? Is that your lock?
Yeah, that's my lock. But it's against the Jets. That'd be crazy not to lock it in. But then again, it's the Colts. Who knows? They always find they look
better than they ever looked.
I know they look good, but I can never try. Every time I feel like I bet on them, I lose. So hopefully, I won't bet on them with money.
I want to see what the. Oh, I have my phone there.
Oh yeah.
What's the spread on this game?
I'm gonna look right now. Pro line.
Point spread. I might just do over under this week.
Colts. Oh, my Colts by 11.
Oh, that's a tough spread, but I feel like I can take that.
All right, let me see. I'm gonna go through each game quickly. Jacksonville by 3, Steelers by 4, Philadelphia by 6, San Francisco by 4.5, Patriots by 6.5, Tennessee by 2.5. Okay, so Vegas Raiders, Tennessee by 2.5, Cleveland by 7, Buffalo by 2.5, Atlanta by 3.5, Chargers by 7, Colts by 11, Seattle by 5, and Bucks by 6, Cardinals by 6, Saints by 6 or 3, and Baltimore by 3. Close one, some high home, man. It's all over the place. I'll have to take a look, do a little digging.
Yeah. I take that Miami to cover all day. Pittsburgh solid by 4. Eagles they can win by a touchdown. I take San Fran. Wow, I take Raiders to cover that
Yeah, I
for
know.
sure. Tennessee's gonna blow out Minnesota.
Yeah.
I take Washington to cover against Cleveland. Well, it looks like I'm gonna be doing point spread again this week.
This guy's gonna be doing point spread and pro line.
Let me make some money, honey.
All right, next up.
So I can buy some mustache oil.
This guy needs to get his
Really, really make that nice, sweet, sweet, soft mustache. You know.
sick bastard.
So
All
who's
right.
next?
Next up, we got
Panthers, and the Chargers.
Herbert gets the win. Gets the win. Gets a win before Joe Burrow. Just as we all predicted.
I'm gonna take the Panthers in this one.
You guys going for the upset.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the upset. Chargers looked good last week. Panthers didn't look great, but I think the Panthers will take this one.
No McCaffrey, no win. I think they're gonna lose every
They
game.
don't have McCaffrey?
Yeah, he's playing.
What?
Yeah, he's playing.
Is he injured or is he playing?
But he's out for like 5 weeks. What are you talking about?
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and change that to the Chargers.
I shouldn't have said anything. I should have said moved on.
Really? Is he out?
Yeah, high ankle sprain. Like 4 to 6 weeks.
Oh, then yeah, it's gonna 100% Chargers.
There you go.
What's the spread on that one?
High.
Yeah, Chargers by 7. It's tough when it's by 7. If it was like 6.5.
Even
That'd be
6.5, it's like, ugh.
Yeah, but a 7, but you still get.
I know.
Is it a push if it's a 7 or you win, right?
At 7, it's a push. If they win by a
Yeah,
touchdown.
so 6.5 would be
Well, yeah,
a touchdown.
I mean,
so
6.5 is better than 7.5. I'll say that.
I don't mind the 6.5. 7 is rough because it's like that weird 8-point.
Yeah.
It's like a 9, usually like a field goal or a 10-point game, right? Just that weird.
Yeah.
Like they really got to blow them out if it's like 8, or if it's a 7.
Yeah.
If a 6, you can get away with like a touchdown, right? I don't like that.
All right. Next up,
Cards.
Lions and Cardinals. Oh my God, I could lock this as my lock of the week.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
But as you know,
the Cardinals are gonna start 3-0 for the first time in what? Since Kurt Warner?
I don't know. Just fire Patricia. That's all I gotta say.
The Lions look like crap. Hopkins, I'm starting him in my fantasy. He's gonna have a field day.
Yeah.
Larry Fitzgerald. What do you want? Like they're not gonna stop him, and the Cardinals' defense is gonna tee off on Stafford.
I mean, I'm sure Stafford.
Just
Kenny
like
Galladay's coming back. I think
Dwayne Haskins and the Washington Red football
I think our
team.
offense will be fine. It's just our defense is not going to stop anyone. They're not going to stop Murray. They're not going to stop.
Yeah, well, you don't have
Hopkins.
Galladay for the third time.
Galladay, I think, is coming back.
Is he back?
I think so. He's practiced, so I think he's coming back, is why I think offense. I mean, either way, it doesn't matter because our defense is garbage.
Okay.
That's all I gotta say.
Okay.
Next up, or actually no, Cowboys Seahawks. I'm going Seahawks.
The Cowboys Seahawks. Seahawks at home. I don't know. Cowboys were getting blown out by Atlanta. That is like they're like half a team. So I don't know what to tell you. I feel like this one's a no-brainer. What's the spread on this?
That was
5.5
or something like that for Seattle.
Are you kidding me? I gotta go do Pro Line tonight.
Was it? It's 5.
5?
Yeah.
All day I'll take that.
Yeah, all day.
Are you kidding me? Where's that? I'll do like the Pat McAfee and Hammer Dawn on the table. Put the Hammer Dawn for that fucking game. Are you kidding me? All day.
I wish I was joking. Are you gonna pick him or are you gonna orgasm over trolling?
I picked them, but my dyslexia made me put HWAKS.
I did the same thing.
And it would have counted as a 0.
I would have changed it. All right, next up we got the Bucks Broncos. I'm going with the Bucks. Oh my god, can't even see my keyboard. I don't know. Broncos don't have a quarterback. They don't have.
Broncos at home. The Bucks look better. No Von Miller. I think Fournette's gonna have another good game. Oh, why am I putting Broncos?
Subconsciously, you want to take them.
I'm talking about how good the Bucks are gonna be, and I'm typing in Broncos.
I'm not liking how we're picking all the same teams.
Why?
Because I need to catch up.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Got like 2 games that we picked.
Yeah,
different.
I know, 2 games.
That's what I said. My scheme from here on out is just to pick the same team you pick. We should do it where like I have to pick first every game.
I mean, I guess. Does it really matter? Oh, yeah, I guess. The leader has to pick the game. Also, I don't know if you want to implement this or not.
You probably do because it means you can catch up.
Where we can't have the same lock of the week and the leader gets to pick first.
That's fine. I think I've picked my lock first every time.
Yeah, I know, but that's usually because they come first in the whatever. I'm just saying, I don't know if you want to do that.
Shouldn't the loser have the pick of first for the lock because
I don't know.
they have the free reign at it since we can't have the same one?
I mean, I get sure if you want.
Do you know what I mean? Because then you have more of a chance.
I wanted
If
to
you're
give the
down.
advantage for being shit.
To catch up, right?
Sure, yeah, we can do that.
Because if you can't pick the same one, and if there's an obvious game like the Colts, Jets, if that was like the only obvious game, and I wanted to take it, but I'm leading, and you wanted to take it, but I picked it first, right? Wouldn't it make sense?
All right, we'll do that. Next week I get to pick first, unless I somehow.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, it's in the books. All right, next up, do you want to talk about the Bucks Broncos? I don't know. I feel like there's not much.
No,
to talk
not
about.
really. The Broncos, again, they look great, and then they find a way to be shit. They don't have their best player on defense. The Bucks looked better last week, again against a really bad Panthers team, but Fournette is actually looking good now. They still have Mojo, or what's his name? Not Mojo. What the hell's his name?
What are you talking about?
Is it Mojo? Who's the running back?
For who? The Broncos?
The Bucks.
The Bucks, they have Jones.
Yeah.
Ronald Jones.
Rojo, that's his name.
Mojo is
Maurice Jones-Drew.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they've got those 2 bad boys in the backfield. I think it'll be no contest, Bucks.
All right. Next up, Packers Saints.
I'm gonna give this.
I'm picking Packers.
Oh yeah.
As much as I hate it, I don't know. I don't think Michael Thomas is coming back.
I don't think Michael Thomas is coming back, but I think the Saints at home, even without a full crowd, I think the Packers are finally gonna have a defense that they're gonna have to actually play against. And we're going to see a chink in the armor for that Aaron Rodgers defense, offense. And I think it's going to be a battle between 2 aging quarterbacks.
Yeah.
I don't think Breeze is going to look great, but I can't see the Saints losing 2 in a row with Sean Payton at the helm. The Raiders had their home opener. I took them. And I just don't think I don't think Drew Brees looks as good, but I don't think Drew Brees is as good as everyone is saying, and I don't think Aaron Rodgers is as good as everyone's saying. So they're actually going to play a defense that plays defense this week. So we'll see. Yeah. There's no Darren Waller for their little safeties for Lattimore not to be able to cover.
Is it Devon? Do you know if Devontae Adams is gonna play? I know he's banged up.
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't matter. Waller was such a big presence because he's so big, whereas they don't have that kind of guy on the Packers. At least I don't think they do. But.
They don't. Not like a big receiver.
I think the Packers are gonna lose this one. Could be a close one, but
I hope so. It's gonna be Sunday Night Football, so I hope it's a good
I
game.
like the Saints at home.
All right, Monday Night Football, the game of the week.
Yeah, I can't believe this is Monday night. Why wasn't this Sunday night?
I know. I don't know.
This is
ESPN
gonna, like,
probably
massive
fucking
game.
paid. But yeah, I'm
I
going
don't
with
know.
my boy. Oh boy.
I don't know who to pick.
I'm going Ravens. I think Lamar finally gets the win against the Chiefs. I think he's what, 0-2 now? 0-3
Against the Chiefs?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think their
they didn't look
defense looks
great.
amazing. Their offense looks amazing.
The Chiefs didn't look great against
Chiefs did not look good
a
against fucking
competent pass rush against the Chargers.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
And the Ravens have a terrifying pass rush.
Yeah, they got a good run game. They got fucking Lamar Jackson, who's still playing out of his mind.
It's gonna be a really good game. It's gonna be a quarterback battle. Sorry, Dushan, I'm gonna have to give it to the Ravens too.
Pick the Chiefs.
I like Lamar too much. I like Lamar, but I love that Ravens defense. Even without Earl Thomas in the backfield, that
this guy
defense
loves him
is
again.
still good. Huh?
I said I remember you're talking shit about them when they lost Thomas.
I did, because I didn't think they would be as good this year without Earl Thomas. But surprisingly, they got better. Patrick Queen looks fantastic.
Yeah, he does look pretty good.
Great rookie linebacker. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just happy that
They
we're
have
getting
Calais
it.
Campbell.
Yeah, they got Calais Campbell.
Yeah, they got Calais Campbell. Again, I'm just looking at what I see, and the Chiefs didn't look fantastic against a competent pass rush last week, and they're facing an even better defense this week. A healthy defense.
Yeah.
And then on the offense, an even better offense than the Chargers. And I think it's going to be a tough game, but I think the Ravens will take it.
Yeah, I agree.
What do you think?
I mean, I think, Ravens literally, aside from probably, I don't know, I feel like the Chiefs has the more explosive offense because they can go with like Tyreek Hill, Sammy Watkins. Fucking Eclair is looking good, but I don't know. The Ravens with fucking Jackson, Dobbins, and what's his name? Brown. They're just not maybe as high powered, but I mean, they're fucking good. And then you got fucking Andrews at your tight end. I don't know. This team like matches up so well because like you got fucking Andrews, who's a beast, and you got fucking what's his name, Kelsey. You got fucking Tyreek Hill. You got fucking Hollywood Brown.
I mean, definitely the top two teams in the AFC. There's no
100%
way around that.
I mean, hey, I called the Ravens as my Super Bowl team, so
I can't believe that they're Monday night, not Sunday night, but whatever.
Whatever, it's gonna be a good game.
So it looks like that's it then?
That's it. I mean, what are we at? I'm 5 points behind. So I feel like I got a lot of catching up to do, but it's gonna be a good week. Hopefully another good week.
You can get your lock, and I can lose my lock, so you can probably catch up.
I mean, maybe, but I can't.
There's like 3 games. Yeah, you can tie it.
I can't imagine the Titans losing. I would be shocked.
Yeah.
I don't know. All I'm hoping for is a good week of football with less injuries and a Lions victory. A Lion. Oh my God! What? An Lions victory. Could you imagine?
We'll see. We'll see, son.
Murray gets injured. Hopkins gets injured. Everybody gets injured, and the Lions still lose because we only rush 3 players. Right?
All right, let's end this.
All right. Well, there you go. There are the picks for the week. We'll be back again on Twitch at Wednesday around probably 9 o'clock. For you YouTube folks, this is probably going to be out on Thursday around noon. Every week, I don't think we're going to be changing the Saturday schedule yet. That may change within a few weeks, but we'll let you know. So we'll always be here, live on Twitch on Dushan, Dushan.tv. Check that out. Making our picks. Also check out the action panel on YouTube. That is also in the description below.
If you're into hardcore porn, follow the action panel.
Yes. If you have any siblings, Check it
Do
out.
I have any what?
Step siblings. Check it out. What are you doing? What is wrong? All right, folks. I'm ending it before this maniac loses his goddamn mind.
I'm crushing my own head. Look at that.
Yeah. Peace.